not happening! Damn it!
I think there's only one way to truly sum up today's video and stuff.
I'll never forgive the Japanese!
End of the news, alright.
Finally, we know you have been
What
waiting
happened?
for
Oh,
this.
okay.
We have a very important
Alright, here's
announcement
the
to
important
make.
announcement, ladies and gentlemen.
It for us.
So that was the end of this month's video and stuff. We hope you liked it, and we also hope that you guys stay tuned for next month's as well.
Who's it
But
gonna be?
Here's the last bit we have in store for you
Oh,
for
let's
this
go.
month's video.
Who we got? Who do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got? Big news. Drum roll. Oh, the little cinematic beforehand. All right. Come on. What do we get? Gogeta? Jiren? Goku? Who's it gonna be? What's our Black Friday hype? What? Hold on. There's going to be a reveals and stuff stream before the Legends Festival starts. What is this? 20? So right before. Okay. Do we get the characters now? No? No. Oh. Oh. Okay. Cool. Yes, man, everyone thought we were getting character announcements today. We did not, unfortunately. But we did get a ton of other news that I will be going through. Like, it's actually a lot, including everything we got in the video and stuff with the VJump leaks, and then their website that they've added, the Legends Festival campaign website. I'll get into that. There's a lot to go over, so you better strap in because we're going over all of it. But first up, we'll just start with the video and stuff and run through it. Originally, I was gonna react to it, but they didn't give me anything to really react to. I mean, like, it's just kind of news, and then what was supposed to be the hype character announcement was not. It just wasn't. We didn't get any character announcement. Instead, the big reveal was that we're getting a reveal the day before Black Friday. Cool. On 11/26 at 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I believe that's like 6:30 Central Standard Time and 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not positive on that. I'm pretty sure based off my memory of the time zones. So look forward to that on the 26th. We'll be getting the reveals and stuff stream right before the Legends Festival starts, which, if it's anything like Goresh was talking about in his VJump video, he's thinking it could be similar to last year, how we get one summon ticket for every 1,000 CC we've spent on the game in the past year. So that'll be interesting to see my number, to see how much CC I've spent, I guess. But I guess we'll have to wait and see for, more information, which I'm sure will probably only come during the stream, but maybe we'll get some more beforehand, hopefully. But let's get right into the very first thing they talk about in the video and stuff, which is their new mission plans system. Now, you'll see on screen here, I just took this straight from their video. We have new mission plans for every playstyle. Essentially, you're going to be able to pick one of the 3 mission plans you see there on the right or left-hand side, and one of them is more PvE focused, player versus environment versus the AI computer. The other is more PvP focused, and then there just seems to be it says the official name here, Taking It Easy Solo Plan. Taking it easy. I don't know why I struggled so hard with that. It's like, it's kind of far away from me. But they have different difficulties, it seems, with the stars there, and the higher difficulty, the better rewards you seem to get. So I'm going to assume the specific PvE and the specific PvP are harder than the Taking It Easy one, which I'm sure is probably just kind of like a mixture of the two. And you can see there you get rewards for completing it, and then there's kind of like a battle pass looking thing going on here, where you get the normal rewards, so you pick a plan no matter what, and then you get your normal rewards, but if you buy the premium version, you get even more rewards. So if you buy the premium version, which we don't know how much it'll cost, they haven't said yet, but it seems instead of 50 CC, you also get 100. I'm assuming that's how it works. You get 150 total then if you have the premium, since you still get the free stuff. At least that's how it works on most games that have a free and a premium type of battle pass thing going on. Now, in the very little text at the bottom, which is kind of covered by Toshi's subtitles, it talks about how if you pick the PvP plan, but then you fall out of love with PvP, you know? Something happens, a new Zenkai comes out you don't have, and you're just getting destroyed, and you don't want PvP anymore. It says every 2 weeks you can change your plan. So you have to pick for 2 weeks, you have to do that PvP plan, PvE plan, take an easy plan. Then after 2 weeks, you can switch. So it does give some freedom, which is nice, that you don't have to stick with only being PvP for like the rest of eternity if you pick PvP. But this definitely looks interesting. They talk about how they want there always to be rewards for you to get. So I guess there's going to be like a lot of things to do and to get rewards. So that's definitely hype. I mean, I'm always a fan of more things to do, more rewards to get. It's never a bad thing. But moving on, they talk about Battle Version 2.3. And with Battle Version 2.3, actually some huge changes are coming to PvP. Like, these are actually very big. The first one is Rising Rush. Now, when you guess your opponent's Rising Rush, normally then you can go and combo them right off the bat. Like, they get blown back and then you can just go in, they can't do anything about it. They're just getting comboed. Now, if you guess your opponent's Rising Rush, it's reset. The battle's even. It's like when you start, you're both just floating there. You do not get to just go in for a combo if you guess their Rising Rush anymore, which I guess is definitely helpful and an interesting way to see the game change, especially alongside their changes of reducing how often Rising Rushes happen. It seems to making Rising Rush very minimized. It's still part of the game, but they're trying to really minimize it because so many people have a problem with it. And I mean, it is a problem when you get right off the bat, you get one comboed into a Rising Rush, you might have lost 1 or 2 units possibly, you know, and it's just, that's tough. So they're really minimizing Rising Rush here. And then cover change has changed. Normally when you're fighting someone, say my Kefla gets hit by their Vegito Blue. No, not Vegito Blue, that's a bad example. Kefla gets hit by their Zamasu. I'm going to want to swap out my Kefla. So say I swap to Hit, the yellow Hit. Now Zamasu's going in, he can then swap to his red unit. Say he brings the red Rosé. Now I'm in a disadvantage. Hit's getting obliterated by a red Rosé color type disadvantage. I can't do anything about it. They've changed it. You can now cover change again during their combo. So I can then swap out that Hit for green Vados. And now it's no longer getting abused by the color type disadvantage. So this changes it up a lot. I'd say it makes cover change mechanics on characters even more valuable, because now if you mess up a cover change, like say you have Vegito Blue and Zamasu on your team, and you think they're going for a blast and you do it a bit early, and it ends up being a strike. Your Vegito Blue messed up the cover change, but then they go for another strike and you swap Zamasu and you time it up right, everything's good. Now you're free of that combo. So this is actually can be huge, and I'd say it gives cover change a whole lot more to help out with. Next up, they go over the story mode changes, and effectively they're changing up the length for parts 1 through 3. They've made it shorter. They have new intermediate missions, it says here, where you can get 3,000 Z power for the characters that you see there on the right hand side of the screen. Although in the little text at the bottom, it talks about how the Legends Road Kid Goku, you don't get the Z power from those, you just unlock the ability to do his event that, you know, a lot of you older elder statesmen of the game remember. It's the Legends Road Kid Goku event. You just unlock the ability to do it, so I guess it'll be around all the time from what it looks like, instead of being a specific event that's only around for a certain time period, is what I'm guessing. And then with 3000 Z power though, you'll see there's the red Super Saiyan Goku who can get Zenkai'd, so you'd be able to Zenkai him right away because 3000 Z power is 7 stars. The Vegeta, you'd be able to Zenkai him right away. That Broly is getting a Zenkai, so you'll be able to Zenkai the Broly. They talk about it later on in the video. I'll mention more in depth on his kit and stuff. And then that Kid Goku Legends Road also has a Zenkai, as you're all aware, which would lead me to believe, and many others from what I've seen, that the Super Saiyan Blue Goku there from the first anniversary, he's a blue unit, he will be getting a Zenkai soon, from what many people think, because then all those units would be Zenkaiable. And the point is to give you a team to start off when you're just starting the game that is, you know, usable and allows you to learn how to play the game. The big thing is there will be new missions where you can earn a total of 3,500 Chronos. So we'll be getting a huge way to get these Chronos. And for everyone who's already gone through the story, You'll still be able to get the Z power and these chrono crystals. It's not going to be only for new players. You'll still be able to get it, they say. So that's really big. Everyone will be able to Zenkai those characters. And the new Broly Zenkai, which is the green Broly, who, let's just get into it now, I guess. He's a monster. With his green card that puts up a barrier that knocks people away, he has a strike cover change. They talk about how he'll be doing extra damage against Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans. His attack power will be strengthened, and he gets a huge power up once his health drops below a certain point. So we'll get more specifically, of course, when he releases. And I mean, he's going to be a monster. I might Zenkai him. I don't know. I'll have to see his full kit and make a decision from there. But I loved using that green Broly when I did a video of an all Broly team. He's an absolute monster and so fun to play with. And then the last little thing is they talk about how when you're trying to get more souls and stuff from the game or equipment, instead of just telling you the missions you can get it from, it'll also tell you where in the exchange shop you can get it from. It's just a little quality of life thing that'll hopefully make the game a little quicker. So just thought I'd mention that last little bit, and that's all the news from our video and stuff today. Now, we got the VJump leaks. Good old VJump. Normally, these come out just around this time every month, and the new units come out the next month. Normally, I'm pretty sure they've been all-star banners for the most part recently, which is the banner that we currently have for the Vegeta and the Cooler, where then you can buy the missions and get more Z-Power for them. This time, we've got Topo and Dispo, but it's interesting. Some people believe that they're coming out later in December, which is what I think I kind of believe. I haven't seen an exact date given on these guys yet, so when I do, I'll talk about that in a video, of course, because that'll shed a whole lot of clarity on the situation. Hopefully we can get that in the next few days, if not later today after this video goes up. But if we get them in the December window, I think Black Friday is looking a whole much more like Rival Universe. Like, we're going to get a Jiren, maybe a UI Omen, and something else, because they're heavily pushing that tag now, and it's a new tag. It needs new units, and Black Friday is one of the hypest events of Dragon Ball Legends. For those of you that may be new, it is a super hype event. And if we're getting Topo and Dispo in December, like most people believe, in what makes sense based looking at other VJumps, I'd say, is that we would probably get like a Jiren and Goku for Black Friday now. Of course, we won't know until their live stream, the few hours before the event begins on the 27th. But if it's not in December, as Goresh kind of mentioned in his video talking about them, this was of course before the VJump video, or before the video and stuff came out. They both start with V's, man. It's throwing me off. Before the video and stuff came out, he made a video talking about the VJump, and he was saying that he could see Topo and Dispo being in the VJump, but for the Black Friday. If this is the case, again, I think that would guarantee basically that we're getting a Jiren or UI Omen, or both potentially, with Topo and Dispo on Black Friday. But if Topo and Dispo are in December, I'd say it's still more likely that we get Jiren and Goku anyway, the Omen one. But that does leave the door for other things. I saw people talk about how Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, in fact, I believe it was DB Zoom, he said in his video, because this screen where it talks about the Legends reveal and stuff, it's got a reddish orange kind of tint to it, which it's definitely red, and I guess, yeah, it's kind of similar to the Gogeta hair, Super Saiyan 4 one. But I don't know, he was saying because of that color, he thinks it's a hint that we're getting Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta for Black Friday, which I'm not ruling Gogeta out at all yet. He definitely still could be, but I think, personally, I think that's a bit of a stretch. I understand where he's coming from. They do like to be cheeky with their hints and stuff, but I think that's a bit of a stretch. You know, what we'll get for Black Friday is still certainly up in the air, unless the VJump says, but I think that would have been put out if it says Black Friday guaranteed, you know? So, I don't know. I guess I'll have to see if someone has that translation, or if it's even available. The VJumps are still in there, taking on a toothbrush picture quality. It's just not good. And that's normally because I think there's a law in Japan where if you leak something and like it's not that horrible, taking on a toothbrush quality, then you can like go to jail or be fined or something. they have some sort of law against leaking because it's a big problem and they don't like it, especially in their culture. So that's why those pictures are very toothbrushy and potato quality most of the time. Just thought I'd let you guys know. So I'm pretty sure that's why I'm sure we'll get a more pristine picture sometime soon. But the last thing is, or I guess second to last thing, because there's a lot, 10-hour maintenance going on right now in the game. It's going on right now, and that'll be until 4 a.m. Central Standard Time or 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, since a lot of people know Eastern Standard Time more precisely for calculating their time zone. So just so I let you know that. It's a 10-hour maintenance, and it started at 6 Central Time, 7 Eastern Standard Time. So then we have our last thing. It's a little thing, not really that super cool, but Legends Festival campaign website. There's an event where if they get to 777,777 followers, you'll get 100cc in the game. Woo, 100cc. Nothing too like insane, but it's better than nothing. So I'll take it. I'm assuming we're probably going to get there. We seem to always do these social media things. And yeah, that's really does it. Nothing else more to cover, I'd say, but this was a long one. We're at like 15-ish minutes or something in this video, so thank you all who stuck through it all the way to the end. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you are new. I appreciate all the views, guys. You guys are amazing. And we're almost to 2K. We're almost there. Only like 67 subscribers away, I believe, at this point, so we're getting close, and I got a few things planned for when we hit 2,000, so keep your eyes peeled. But as always, hope y'all are staying happy and healthy. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.